Hi all, Jim Petitpren here again at PRA USA. Today's Insights topic is about how to navigate your career in a downturn. Right now it is a little more complicated than other downturns due to changing H-1B policies along with the COVID-19 thing. I'm sure a lot of you are in different spaces depending on your unique situation. You may be asking yourself a lot of questions like, how can I get a new job now? Should I stay put? How do I get back to work? Is there something better out there right now for me? Should I wait until the economy kicks in? Is it too risky to look right now? A lot of the anxiety related questions are out there, especially at times like these. Here at PRA USA, we have walked side by side with many people going through it, over the last 30 years. And I can tell you that during that time, we've handled just about every situation you can imagine. So, all the questions that I mentioned earlier, should I stay, should I go, blah, blah, blah. They're all very, very relevant. It depends on your situation. Let's go through 5 specific methods to consider in your current situation that might help you out. So number 1 is, it's a fact that most jobs are gotten through networking. So network within and outside your company. And of course, you should always be doing this throughout your career, as networking is the number 1 way, again, that new jobs happen. So do it while things are good or things are not so good. Hands down, it's the number 1 way. Use some positive energy to have folks remember you when things do turn around. That way you're going to get the call. You're going to be at the top of their mind. They're going to remember that. Now, second thing, go around the online applications. Contact people directly at companies like this, right? Let's say you find a posted job. Sure, you can apply for it. However, it may fall into the black hole. It often does. We see that all the time. The best advice here is get on the phone. Find out who works at the company and start making phone calls. Remember, networking is the most common way that people get jobs. So until you get connected with somebody, some decision maker, just by calling around, nothing's really going to happen. Or not as probable anyway. It really, really works. Too many applicants today think that the digital is the best way to go. Not true. Old school. Again, it gets back to networking and talking with people. Third, the catbird seat. Let's say you got a job. Should you stay put or get out, right? Either way, you're in the catbird seat. Here's why. Historically, surveys show that people during these times feel a little bit insecure in their job, and they've held out on moving around, or rather they feel secure, not insecure. They hold out on moving around because they're, quite frankly, a little bit worried. However, for many people, right now might be the best time to be looking. Since a high percentage of people are choosing to stay put in unpleasant roles, that means that there are slim pickings out there for solid candidates that companies are looking to find. They simply are hunkering down in place and waiting for things to change, so they're not out there in the marketplace. So if you have a unique skill set or a marketable quality or a real desire to move your career forward, or whatever other motivation, this may be the very best time to get noticed by multiple companies. Let's face it, your competition is minimal right now because most people are sitting in place with fear, worry, and depression or something else. And the statistics bear that out. They always have. You are in the catbird seat. Take advantage of it and move your career forward. So number 4, staying put can be positive, right? If you do it right. If you are really optimistic about your current situation and future, this is a good time to stay put and work on making yourself even more valuable to your current employer for when the turnaround happens. Since many of your colleagues are going to be living in this depressed or down state, you have now got the opportunity to pull ahead of the pack by showing a positive attitude and moving the ball forward in your current company. This type of behavior always helps the bottom line, and it will get noticed by the higher ups or other department heads for promotions down the line. Believe me, they will remember seeing your positive attitude and the great things that you did when the chips were down, especially because they're going to be comparing to the large volume of folks in your organization that don't show that high energy or attitude. So that's what you got to do, is outshine your internal competition. Number 5, last thing. Everyone's situation is unique, and you need to be cognizant of your own specific situation. So understand the market for your skills as well as the state of the overall economy. Analyze first before you leap. Get advice from a trusted colleague or mentor, then check your plan and execute. Whether you stay put or take off, they're both good plans. It's your plan, you own it, right? Another thing, there's an old adage that says to beat the crowd, move in the opposite direction. So like take the buffalo and the cow out in the plains of the Old West. If a storm's coming across the plains and you got buffaloes and cows there, the cows tend to get afraid and they run away from it. And it takes them a long time to get through it, and they're just through a lot of pain. They don't come out very fast. But the buffalo, they run into the storm. They get through it a lot quicker. Yeah, the pain's real fast at first, but they get through it probably 5 times quicker than those cows do. They're just kind of like sauntering along to get through that long storm. And they're ahead of the pack. So be like the buffalo. You know, take some action now when things are down and nobody else is. That way you're going to be on a better path later on. However, you know, going back, regardless of the path that you choose, own it. Control the hell out of it. So in closing, just, you know, good luck taking charge of the future and what you can control. Also, if you find this useful, please share it with your friends so they can benefit. And please subscribe to the PRA USA channel. The link's down here in the corner. Thanks for your time, and I wish you much success. And just go control the hell out of something and have fun with it.